Katherine Ryan said she was relieved when her concern over her daughter's public safety was met with a serious response from the British Transport Police. The 40-year-old presenter and comedian spoke about after her 14-year-old daughter Violet and her niece were sexually harassed on the tube during their day out in London. Ryan alleges the two youngsters were sexually harassed by grown men everywhere they went. According to the Metro, the two girls were also filmed whilst using the public transport. Speaking to the online publication, Ryan revealed after she shared her daughter's account of her ordeal on her podcast, Lucy Dorsey, the Chief Constable of British Transport Police, immediately reached to her out about the incident. "They take this very seriously. They were hot on it," she shared. Reading out the message from Lucy, she said, "I'm the Chief Constable of British Transport Police. I listened to your podcast where you talked about Violet and her cousin's dreadful experience in London. That was completely unacceptable. I have responsibility for policing the tube and trains. If you've not reported this already, please do so. I'm trying to encourage young women and girls to report unwanted behavior. The behavior you describe can escalate into more serious violence. We take a zero-tolerance policy. Happy to chat." Speaking on her Telling Everybody Everything podcast, Katherine said last month, "I'm peed off this week because Violet and her cousin Lily have been out in London. They've been out in the day, they've been out on the train just doing very wholesome activities. Shopping, going to a theme park, doing this and that. And everywhere they go, every day, they have been sexually harassed by grown men." She continued, "There's no mistaking Violet's age. She's 14, she has braces on her teeth. Anyone looking at these girls, no one is mistaking them for being adult women. Maybe someone might hope that Lily's 18, nevertheless, you're a sick freak and you shouldn't be chatting to teenage girls the way you are." The comedian, who celebrated her 40th birthday in June, is also mum to son Fred, 2, and daughter Finna, 8 months. Back in 2020, the celebrity Gogglebox star took to social media and told her followers she was left red-faced when she had parked next to a man masturbating in a public car park while she was with Violet. Recalling the incident, she said, "Took my daughter for an enchanting parking lot picnic. The man in the car next to us was jerking off," she wrote. Katherine tried to explain the situation to her daughter and said, "He was just crying, Violet." "No, he was not. Why was his hand in the underzone then? In the underworld?" Violet replied. "Because Hess sat about lockdown and he came to the parking lot to cry, and he was reaching for maybe a poem," she stated. If you've been a victim of sexual assault, you can access help and resources via www.rapecrisis.org.uk or calling the National Telephone Helpline on 0808 802 9999.